Hello peoples, I'm here again today. What we're going to do today is a simple chicken curry. So what I have here is 800 grams of chicken which I marinated it yesterday with ginger garlic paste and salt and some turmeric. Spices, I have cinnamon stick, a few cloves, a star anise, some green cardamom pods, and 1 teaspoon of white poppy seeds. And together with this, I have 2 onions sliced, 3 green chilies sliced as well, and some coriander leaves for garnishing. And I've got 3 tomatoes chopped. The tomato is this size. If your tomato is bigger, just use 2 of it. Now let's get started. And to this, I'm just going to add very little oil. Just less than a tablespoon of oil. And I'm going to add all these dry spices first. Let it fry a bit. If you want to use more oil, you can do so, but I just trying to make it with less oil as I can. Once it's fried and you can get the smell of the dry spices, add the onions and the green chilies and just saute them until they are nice and brown. Now this will take a few minutes. Now just to speed up the process, you can add a little bit of salt to the onion. And keep frying them until it's nice and brown. Now this will take a few minutes. Now as you can see, it's turned nice and translucent and it's browning well. Now at this point, what you want to do is to add your chopped tomatoes. Okay. Now to these chopped tomatoes, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, and a bit of turmeric, and salt to taste. Mix all this up and let it come to a nice fine paste until all the tomato is all nice and mushy. This will take a few minutes, so let it get cooked. Bring the heat down to medium and keep stirring until you get a nice paste like this. Okay. Now at this point, add the chicken. And mix well. I'm not going to add any water in it, but I'm going to cook it on low heat for about 20 minutes. Put the lid on and let it do its job for the next 20 minutes. Check in between so that it doesn't stick to the pan. Let's look at the chicken that's cooking. At this point, taste and see if the salt is enough. You can add the salt, more salt if you want to. And if you want more liquid, just add splashes of water, not too much. The chicken needs to cook a bit more. I'm just going to add a splash of water on it and put the lid back on again. And let it do its job for another 20 minutes or so. Let's look at the chicken again now. As you can see, it's all nice and cooked. So at this point, what I'm going to add is just a little bit of garam masala powder. This is the garam masala which I've made myself at home. So you just want a teaspoon of it. Now this one, a little bit goes a long way. You can bring the heat to high. And you can just turn the heat off now. At this point, you can just garnish it with some chopped coriander leaves. This is the chicken curry done. And you can eat it with chapatis or boiled rice. Thank you for watching. That is a simple chicken curry.